Hi everyone, it's Daniel here. Today I'll be doing my BBC VHS collection. So let's begin. It's a very small collection, but hey, it's still a collection. It's more than one, so I count it as a collection. So yeah, let's begin. So first off we have Postman Pat and Company, which also features Charlie Chalk and Bertha, which other shows made by Woodland Animations. So obviously we've got Postman Pat, Jess, Bertha and Charlie Chalk. It says Merry Twit, that's the location. If you watch my review of the Charlie Chalk DVD, you know, you would have already known that, or if you've watched the show. So here's the front, here's the spine, and here's the back. Very strange, we've got clones of Pat and Jess. Now, rated UC, mostly for children. But anyhow, the episodes are Pat's Foggy Day, Edward Keeps Fit, which is from Charlie Chalk, Letters on Ice, which is Postman Pat, and The Burglars, which is Bertha. So yeah, this VHS tape is basically an hour, it's 58 minutes, you know. I don't know why I got this, because I thought it was rare, so you know. And yeah, so here's the inside, and here's the tape. Yeah, I've still got VHS tapes, why not? It's wicked, you know. BBC video, the old BBC logo. I mean, it kind of looks like that now, but you know. Squares are quite fat and chunky, so yeah. Anyhow, we've got some of the BBC titles in here. Let's see what we've got. We've got Postman Pat 2, 3, and Postman Pat's Big Video. 4 episodes on one big video. Got Fireman Sam, Poggles Wood, Barney, Noggin the Nog, Tales of the Northlands, The Magic Roundabout, Camberwick Green, Rupert the Bear, Andy Pandy, Watch with Mother, Bill and Ben the Flower Pot Men, Pingu, Barrel of Fun. You know Pingu. I don't know. I have something about the Hits Entertainment series. I just found it funny and the animation was tons better. Clangers and Watch with Mother. So yeah, I prefer the later Pingu and it was less controversial. None of the episodes got banned. Yeah, thank you Hits Entertainment, thank you. But anyhow, I've watched Fireman Sam. I've not watched the other shows. I've heard that Harry Enfield voices some of the characters in Barney. So yeah, you know. Yeah, so I love Harry Enfield, very funny man. He's been in quite a few shows, quite a lot. He's obviously Harry Enfield's television programme and Harry Enfield in Chums, but you know. This tape's, you know, cool. Nice cover on it. It was, by the way, it was released in 1991. So this VHS tape is over 30 years old. Quite old. Anyhow, let's move on. The New Adventures of Fireman Sam. 4 brand new adventures with Pontypandy's favourite fireman. Yep, so we've got Sam, Dillis and Norman. Norman Price. So here's the front, the spine. Got Sam there. And the back. Elvis, Station Officer Steele, and James. Thank goodness for Fireman Sam. He's always on the scene whenever the people of Pontypandy get into bother. And now he's back on video again in 4 brand new adventures, which these are the first 4 episodes of Series 4, but they're in the opposite order. So the series should start with Home from Rome and then end with Deep Trouble for Sam. But they've done it the other way around for some reason. Anyhow, this tape's 41 minutes long. Of course, John Alderton narrated the series in the UK. So the episodes are Deep Trouble for Sam, Quarry Rescue, Rich and Famous, and Home from Rome. Pretty good episodes. The animation has improved quite a bit. You know, the first series to be in HD. So it's a tape. Let's see, these are the shows on the inside. I've had this VHS tape for a really long time, to be fair, trust me. Glad I grew up with these programmes, not the crap today. So we've got The Very Best of Watch with Mother, the Very Best of The Magic Roundabout. Not sure if Nigel Planer narrated on that VHS tape, because I know he narrated the show like in the 90s, you know, when they reran it and whatnot. The Very Best of Bill and Ben the Flower Pot Men, Pingu 4, Pingu the Chef, Noddy 3, Noddy and the Milkman, Funny Bones, Very Best of Postman Pat, The Very Best of Fireman Sam, Spider, Wallace and Gromit the Wrong Trousers, Great short film. Love that one. It's my favourite Wallace and Gromit film. If you've not watched it, you definitely should. The Borrowers, never heard or seen that. The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe. The Animals of Farthing Wood, which I've heard is really dark for a kids show. Mr. Blobby. Gotta love Mr. Blobby, haven't you? BBC Children's Favourites, which I can see. Joshua Jones, Charlie Chalk. Forgot what that mouse... Oh, that mouse show's literally right there. The Tale of the Two Fairies. Animated Alphabet and Lizzie Sing-Along, which never seen. So I've only got a few VHS tapes, and you know, I've seen, like, in my recent years, I've only seen one VHS tape in like all the shops I've been to. It was a charity shop. It was Mr. Bean. I know. But anyhow, let's move on. We've got Postman Pat's Bumper Bag, 5 favourite adventures with Postman Pat and Jessica Cat. Over 90 minutes from the popular BBC TV series, previously released material. So we've got Pat and Julia Pottage. So here's the front, here's the spine. Obviously we've got Pat and Jess. And here's the back. We've got Ted Glenn. These are from Postman Pat and the Tuba and Postman Pat and the Barometer, which are some of my favourite episodes. They're special episodes, by the way, so they're a bit longer. Yeah, so we've got 3 episodes from Series 1, Pat's Windy Day, Pat's Rainy Day, and Pat Takes a Message. And we've got the 2 specials, Postman Pat and the Tuba and Postman Pat and the Barometer, which have Carol Boyd as the female characters, except for Granny Dryden, you know. Granny Dryden and all the male characters are voiced by, well, most of the male characters, you know, mostly the grown-ups are voiced by Ken Barry, who also sung the Charlie Chalk theme song, so yeah. Written by John Cunliffe, who also wrote Rosie and Jim. And yeah, decent. So you see, Postman Pat had a, you know, it lasted for like a year in 1981, and then it didn't come back until like 10 years later with specials and stuff and upgraded animation, which was fair. Anyways, here's the tape. I know, ripped. But anyhow, so out of all the BBC VHS tapes, 3 of them are children's and one of them's a PG show, which I'll get to in a minute. So anyhow, here's the inside. We've got Pingu, Noddy, and we've got some more tapes. Postman Pat's Finding Day, Noddy and the Naughty Tale, Fireman Sam, 2 on 1, William's Wish Wellingtons, Pingu's Big Video, and Dino Babies, which I've not seen. Call me too old, but you know, it's best to look back at all the shows you used to watch when you were young. Anyhow, let's move on to the last tape. We have Only Fools and Horses, the complete series 7. So obviously we've got David, Jason, Nicholas and Hurst and Uncle Albert, Del Rodney and Uncle Albert. Oh man, I meant David, Jason, Nicholas and Hurst and Buster Merrifield, Del Rodney and Uncle Albert. You can see Albert's been beat up by a knock there. So here's the front. Albert's been mugged, Rodney's frustrated, and Del's greatest dream is about to come true. Damien, of course. So here's the front, here's the spine, and here's the back cover. So we've got Raquel, Del's significant other, and we've got Roy Slater, played by the brilliant Jim Broadbent. So the episode's obviously The Sky's the Limit, The Chance of a Lunchtime, staged throughout the class of 62, Yeah, Heavy is My Uncle, and 3 Men and a Woman and a Baby. Written by John Sullivan, of course, produced by Gareth Gwenlyn, and directed by Tony Dow. 295 minutes approx. That's cool. Released in 2000. By the way, the other 2 tapes were released in 1994 and 1997 respectively, so 20 years ago. This came out in 2000, just before, you know, the DVDs came out. So we've got 2 tapes. So here's part 1 of Only Fools and Horses series 7, and here is part 2. So yeah, on the inside we've got Bottom, series 1, 2 and 3. We've got Only Fools and Horses series 1, 2, 3, 5 and 6. Don't know about number 4. Red Dwarf's Meg-Ups, which I've not seen. Shooting Stars, I've seen a bit of that, you know, Reeves and Mortimer, but, you know. And then we've got Blackadder, Blackadder 2, Blackadder the 3rd, and Blackadder Goes 4th, which obviously, you know, I love Blackadder. And Know Me, Know You with Alan Partridge. Volumes 1 and 2, Steve Coogan, obviously, you know. It was rated 12 for some reason, even though the DVD is rated 15. So yeah. Anyhow, you know, this is a pretty cool VHS tape. I've not watched it, but you know, I've obviously watched Series 7, but on DVD. But anyhow, that has been my BBC VHS collection. So yeah, quite small, but you know, it's still a collection. So yeah, it's more than one. Anyhow, thank you for watching, everyone. You take care, and I shall see you in the next video. Peace and love in a bit.